Okay, back with another patch explanation video, this time on the 5U modular. This is a 3 oscillator patch using a wave folder and a filter, a couple VCAs, and a sequencer. This is all clocked from the MPC, and then I'm sending 2 of the oscillators into a ring mod, and then into the Elta PF-3, which is 2 multi-mode filters based on the Polivoks chips, so pretty aggressive sounding filters. Anyways, we can just hear the patch and then I'll start explaining. So basically what's going on here is the MPC is clocking the Q119 sequencer. This is a 24-step sequencer, but it can be split into 3 8-step rows, which each have a gate out and CV out. So I have it running in random mode, and then I'm using the gate outs to do various things. So this basically gives a 1 in 3 chance of certain things happening. So for example, I'm using the one to clock sample and hold, which will give some random repeats to the envelope. And I'm using the other one to clock a different sample and hold over here, which is modulating the PF-3. And then the third one is turning the slide on and off if I have it just constantly sliding. It's kind of slidey, but a 1 in 3 chance just gives occasional slides. So as for the sound, it's mainly one oscillator. The saw wave is going directly to the filter, which has the resonance up a bit. This Q107 filter, the resonance goes kind of insane, like really early on the knob. So I have it set to like 3. And then I'm running the triangle through the wave folder, the suit and tie guy wave folder. Sounds like this. I'll turn the VCA envelope up a little bit and maybe add some hold. So no folding. And then with the fold up, I'm modding the offset from the same oscillator that's going into the fold. If I take it out and use a different oscillator, you can hear some like audio rate mod, but if you use the same oscillator, it's sort of more stable. Gotta adjust my glide. So for the VCA, I'm just using a straight ADSR envelope. You can hear what the envelope sounds like. And then for the filter, I'm using the envelope plus, which is a looping envelope that can do some other things. So if I bring the decay down and the release, we get cycling. This LFO is just modding the wave folder. So this VCA can add a bit of like distortion to the sound, basically. These are the Suit and Tie Guy signal amplifiers. So out of that, I'm going into the clipper. And this is kind of gritting it up even more. I can use this to just silence it as an attenuator if I set it to clip both the up and or the positive and negative of the waveform. But I just have it on positive. So the sequencer is sending out the notes, but it's going through a quantizer. So I can just set it to triad and minor scale, and then I don't have to worry about being specific with my note things. I just have certain rows tuned like more high, so when a sample and hold changes, there's a better chance that it changes on the high note. So this is just going to the quantizer and then to the one oscillator. The other oscillators are being used as mod oscillators and to feed the ring mod. So if I start the sequence again, we'll hear the ring mod part of the sound. Through this raunchy filter. So it's the main oscillator being modded with this one, which is then being modulated by oscillator 2. And then it has some modulation going to the filters. Sounds better with the other part. It's kind of a tricky patch to fine tune. So the main pitch sequence is coming from the sequencer, but I'm transposing it with the MPC. These oscillators have two 1 volt per octave inputs. So that's pretty much the whole patch. Thanks for watching.